find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand? Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. My love for my brethren is strong. But trust... it is delicate. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop. If not, I fear for my people. Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove. He left with the adventurers. They went treasure hunting in an old temple near here. Master Halsin did not chase treasure. I do not know what he was chasing.
You there! Hello! Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. I'll make it very quick. Hand to glory. How would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Goblins struck...
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't I've interrogated one. A captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
Korga.
That snake!
Again. Swing and swing.
Children!
Parry.
Go on. Not bad. Again. Umi. You just have to buy enough time to run. You're... well met.
The man You are the blade of front.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles.
Your minds collide once more.
Shit! You saw her. Her name is Car. I tracked her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her. She'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Sorry, but there's no room for me.
I would object, but sitting by the fire while you do all the hard work sounds marvelous, actually.
Ready and willing.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Sharp as ever.
Questions? All right.
All is ash and meat.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower. You saw...
On the road to...
No twisting. The map. Up.
By the dead god.
Brutal. Blood still flows through his... The locals prove compliant.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Tch. A shell so thin the T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
Swing and swing and...
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point.
She didn't kill you.
Your mind wanders. If the...
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it. Looks like the...
You! Move! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? Can't say and...
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
You're gonna be sorry! Ain't sure why. It's too late. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Abs. They'll peel your face off. I ain't scared. Got a whole lab set. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to...
A goblin healer. We really are desperate, aren't we?
It's the truth. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Then hurry up and do it.
Right tool will do the trick.
This is ridiculous. Ready to go meet my tribe? Happily.
That might be worth a look. I just want a little look. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
He's boring. Let's find another one.
Could wake him up. That'd be funny.
These boots have seen everything.
Ready.
On the victor's path. Watch and learn.
Time to strike.
On my way.
Got to concentrate. Strike hard, strike fast.
On the victor's path.
Can't afford to stay idle.
His breaths are shallow.
Where am I needed?
Still in control. Just.
Your rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully. Your
Don't mind if I do.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. Never break a pro... I'll introduce you to my whole...
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Awake and alert.
You're going to be all right.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Stop it! You're a true soul. You can't die. You...
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
He's hurt badly, and Owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar... Your minds into...
Protect.
He's with the Absolute. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? I suppose...
May the Absolute guide.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sansa.
Strange, most cool. This why let its host's memories go to waste. The tadpole has absorbed...
So, Gith, aren't you worried
Owlbear
Red will
tracks.
punish you for consorting
Its
with
nest must be nearby. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse. Fight? You'd be a plaything, not worth the trouble. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Looks like a shrine to Seluna over there.
Feel that? Magic. A spell sealed that chest tight.
That might be worth a look. Just an old prayer.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name.
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
Nothing. Selunite prayer. How useful.
No one back home will ever believe this. Better than nothing.
I'm so glad I found... Wait! I'm Althera, a bard from the Grove. I don't mean any harm. Wait! I'm not your enemy. Quite the opposite. You're all anyone talks about in the Grove. Hearing all you've done inspired. I want to join you. To fight by your side. I want to help people. But I can fight. Please. Oh, please. Yes, I won't let you... This is so exciting.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. A single moment comes to you, the flash of abject terror in her eyes, blood spilling from her lips. No time for last words. No matter how the question flows through your mind. Who are you, really? that you could be guilty of such bitter. If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what masterpieces have you sculpted in your forgotten decades? You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. Her guts start to spill and flow everywhere. You wonder if your misdeed will be...
Another waif dead before her time. I wonder how it happened. She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Was it you?
It is dangerous, wandering around at night. You could bump into anything.
Your guilt is safe. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Look where sitting.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go. There's death in your scent. But still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. He calls me Scratch. You can do the same. No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. What's that? Not a chance. I'll fit in there.
I told them to run. You better turn north here, or you...
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Sucker punching strangers. That's your bit, right? Wasn't any of your business, though, was it? Didn't think this contract could go any worse. Then you showed up. Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part. Don't know what I expected. That, and from a wizard, too. Stupid thing to die for. It's called the Knights. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back. That or a crock of shite. Come on. We're wasting time.
The Githyank rough his entirely. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain countless scholars. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Well chosen. What? I thought you witless, gutless. Now, and you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my good. I want... Do you? Yeah, perhaps... And...
Looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. Don't bother running.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
I'd like to see. Sticking out of your guts! Could have had... And once you're dead...
Coming through.
time for mercy.
Swift and lethal.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
I am fury. I am death. My path be true.
Coming through.
What's the plan? Moving.
Survival is all that matters. At the ready.
Victory awaits. More than prepared. Take heed. I see a trap.
With a flick of the wrist.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry Minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Something over there.
Taking position.
No time to waste. Watch and learn.
Got to keep fighting. Got to press on.
My path be true.
Blood comes easy these days. Very well.
Forever dauntless.
Let's end this.
Taking position.
What now? With haste.
No holding back. Today you fall.
Got to focus. Onward.
Death close at hand.
Takuro. Takuro.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell. One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be...
A great heat, then you'll laugh the blood war.
Evidence.
I can explain.
Another vision. Her rage and desperation seep.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zarya.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. You know, monster.
Shit, you really are no devil.
Oh.
You...
Truce then.
Aye.
I'm Karlak. But you already knew that. Well met, soul. I may not be a devil. How would you feel? Little back. You already know I played... Zariel liked it. So little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called... Fuck! Then...
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety. Should...
I'd hug you. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Until later, then.
So, Will.
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poor.
I would too.
You're not the only one who's had a villain's...
You make it sound like a harvest of devils.
You're close to the... One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted. You're not in any danger.